We bought our first home a few months ago, and ever since we got the keys, I knew exactly where we were starting. The kitchen. It's dated, it's cramped, and let's just say, not exactly dream dinner party material. So in this series, I'm taking you behind the scenes as we turn it into a space that feels open, light, and actually functional. From the early plans and 3D designs, all the way to installation day, I'm showing it all. In today's video, we're kicking things off with step 1. Hello, good morning. I'm really excited because today Kevin and I are going to start doing some work to the house. We're going to focus on trying to get measurements of the potential kitchen, the flooring, kind of figure out and pick all the pieces that we want so we can talk to our contractors and tell them like what our picks are. So let me show you exactly what we're thinking and what we're planning with the bottom floor area. So right now when you walk in, there's this huge wall, and this is something that's kind of difficult for me. I'm not a fan of this because I'm all about this huge open layout. So one of the first things we really want to do before we move in is we want to knock down this wall and knock down this wall so that there's a lot more space. This is the dining room, and if you go through here, this is the kitchen area, and they also have another space right here for a family room. But I feel like family rooms aren't being used as much these days. A lot of people just have the living room area. But the only thing is, taking down these walls means we're going to be getting of this space, this cabinet, all the equipment for the kitchen, and this space. And obviously we're gonna have to figure out where we're gonna put this. So right now, Kevin and I are mapping out exactly where. Option 1 is actually going to be this space right here. We're thinking about just taking this part of the kitchen and extending it along this wall. So it's gonna be long. We don't have to redo the plumbing or anything. And I just feel like it gives you kind of a longer kitchen area. And then what we'd plan to do is maybe put an island table right here, a long one, which would be kind of nice. But the second thing that we're thinking about potentially doing is actually moving the kitchen entirely to this space right here. So this is pretty much like the family room area. We could potentially put the kitchen actually in this little corner right here. I've seen this done in a lot of model homes. They just have this L kitchen, and then we'd have like a square island table right here. The pro is that, you know, it's kind of further in the back, so I feel like when you first walk in, there's a lot of space in front of you, but I do feel like this would make the kitchen a little bit smaller, and the island would be a little bit smaller. If we were wanting to expand this wall in the future, we could technically like push this whole thing out, but that means that we'd have to rip out the kitchen and redo it all over again, which would be quite costly. So those are the two options I am thinking about. But now what we're gonna do is we're going to get blue masking tape, and we're going to put it here so that we can envision it with the space to scale and see like what would work best for us. So Kevin and I are gonna do that right now. Option 1 right here. So you can see this entire area. It continues down up to this space, and then you'd have the counters behind you. And honestly, if you were to walk in, you'd still have quite some space between this and this for the walkway because we're getting rid of the wall. But yeah, if we were to go with the option 2, we had all the way back here, then I think that it still works. It's just, it will be pretty small compared to the first option. But I do think that if we did this, then this whole area behind me will be really big for a dining table. And I don't know like what else would fit here. I do think the option 1 with the long island table might be a better use of space, and it just gives it more of a wow factor because you have this huge slab of rock. And what's the verdict? Option 1. Okay, we're gonna go over and go to what, lumber liquidators?
Yeah.
And we're going to try to find some flooring. Okay, so I've been inspo scrolling for forever, and there's a bunch of things that I found on Pinterest that's great inspo. I'm realizing my style that I really like for kitchens is bright, airy. I like kind of a little bit of a white oak or like a white cabinet kind of look. I'm still trying to figure out if I like mixing and matching it. Like, do I want to do all white cabinets or all white oak cabinets? But a really cool app that I came across and found is this AI app that I saw called Remodel AI. It's really cool. It's really great for people who pretty much want to envision their space. And what you really do is you take a picture of an image and you upload it onto this app, and then you basically show the style of decor that you like, and then AI will pretty much make some kind of model of it for you so you could take a look at it. And so this is basically what it created for me. And it's really cool because kind of give you an idea of what you like so you can envision your space a little bit more. So I'm going to be working on this and maybe photoshopping some things to see what I like, because that's really how I would be able to envision and plan my space. It's such a hard decision. There's so many little decisions to make in terms of design, and then on top of that, you want to make sure that you're making decisions that are good, that you won't get bored, that's kind of timeless, still trendy. And so all of that is just floating around in my head, and it's a big commitment. It's very expensive if you don't like it, so I want to make sure I really like my design decisions. Anyways, I'm going to do some photoshopping of that and probably going to call it a night. But if you liked watching this video, I'm going to have a bunch of videos more like this. So stick around, subscribe to my channel, because we're going to be going over cabinet selections, showing you the demo work, the install stuff. So there's going to be a lot of really fun videos for my kitchen remodel, and I cannot wait to show you my journey. All right, have a good night, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Mwah.